Yeah, it's the ride home, episode 2. I want to talk about how the nomenclature has been hijacked, all of it. All the nomenclatures have been hijacked to the point where people can't even communicate with each other anymore. Everything is code speak for some other thing. Oh, well, that's code. You know, you're talking that's racism. You're talking in code. I can tell. Get out. You know, I mean, I try to be as straightforward and clear in my speech as humanly possible in this mass of confusion where, you know, I mean, let's take the word liberal Democrat, for example. In my observation of the word, the classical definition of the word liberal is all about freedom. Well, let's take that definition of the word and you know, put it on a Lexan and overlay it the entire Democratic Party. All of them. Do any of those people look like liberals? Are any of those people at all interested in personal freedom? Look at the bills they write. Look at the laws they pass. Look at Feinstein. Look at Obama. Talking about, oh, well, we're all about your personal liberty. We don't want your guns. We don't blah, blah, blah. Everything they say is 180 degrees out of what they do. 180 degrees out of what they do. They're control freaks. They're Lilliputians. They just want to run your life into the ground. They're jealous. They never produced anything in their life. They're lifetime politicians. The vain and the ambitious. They just want to run your life into the ground. If you look at them, looking in their eyes and looking at their souls, you can see they're empty, vapid, spiritual succubus. They just suck off you. All they've been able to do thus far is live off the largesse of the producers. And they want to shut that down. Their handlers, the collective they, you know, the ones on the end of the hall, behind the door, marked they, the handlers, the lobbyists. These people don't want you to succeed. They want to run your life. They want to run every aspect of your life because they're control freaks. So, what is liberal about being a control freak? What exactly is liberal about being a control freak? Now, and the same thing can be said for the so-called Republicans, who are always compromising, whereas, you know, the liberal Democrats never compromise. And if they can't get it through one way, well, they'll do it another way through rule making and executive fiat. The Republicans, by contrast, are complete compromisers. They show that they have no moral fabric or no value because of the amount of payoff that they have. If they ever buck the system, all the little dirty little secrets will be exposed and they'll be politically ruined. They have zero political capital because they're all compromised, and so they are compromisers. They just go along. And you hear them on the road, oh, well, I guess we're just going to have to go a little further left in order to be politically relevant. Bullshit! You guys are all a bunch of ball-washing Bolsheviks. Every one of you. You're all being run by radical Marxist agendas. And it's like I said before, you so-called right-wingers just aren't nearly as far left as the radical Democrats. So I'm done with a lot of you. I'm done with a lot of you. Have been for some time. I gave you people my vote of non-confidence a long time ago. So, I'll be expecting that drone attack sometime sooner or later, because my views are radical. My speech is not safe speech. I am politically incorrect. You're damn right I'm politically incorrect. I was given a First Amendment to be able to say what I want without recourse. You just shut down all the nomenclature and you twist it to meet your agenda whenever it sees fit. And if the public doesn't go along with it, you start bringing up racist. You start bringing up labels. You start bringing on attacks. Go ahead and attack me, because I'm not shutting up. I'm not shutting up. Like I said, I'll be expecting that drone strike anytime now. You people have sold us out for short-term gains. And you've hijacked the nomenclature to the point where nobody can say anything without being misconstrued as saying something opposite of what's being communicated. Bring it on. I can see you so-called masters of reality pushing this political pendulum to World War III. And to be more personal about it, to push this country into civil war. You go ahead and push. You go ahead and stick your hand in that hole. You go ahead and get bit. You go ahead and try to claim moral authority. You have no moral authority. You have no, absolutely zero political capital. You have been found unworthy of the public trust. You have been found absolutely unworthy of the public trust. You're all ticks and leeches. You suck off the largesse. Well, we don't have any largesse left, and you're done. You're fired.